Meghan Markle released the widely anticipated fourth episode of her Archetypes podcast on Spotify, where she engages with women about stereotypes and deconstructs labels that hold women back. In the latest episode, Meghan talks with the stand-up comedian Margaret Cho and journalist Lisa Ling to explore the archetypes that try to limit and define Asian women. When the Duchess of Sussex asked her guests the 3 best words they would use to describe themselves, she got words like sponge-like and curious. But Meghan said that the word that struck her the most was one from Lisa Ling's 9-year-old daughter, Jet Ling Song, who said, "Weird." The Duchess seized the opportunity to take a subtle swipe at the royal family. You want to be weird, or be sponge-like? Be silly or fierce? Be curious? Or even self-doubting and unsure some days, and strong and brave on others? Whatever it is, that's up to you, Meghan said. She continued, just be yourself, no matter what any societal framework or archetype or loud voices coming from a small place tells you that you should be. Be yourself, your whole complete layered, sometimes weird, sometimes awesome, but always best and true self. Just be you. You're so much greater than any archetype. Meghan Markle herself argued that she suffered from stereotypes, especially because of her skin color, within the royal family, and how, for the first time, she felt like a black woman. She made the revelations in the second episode of her Spotify podcast, where she discussed mixed-race identities with guest Mariah Carey and what it means to be a light-skinned black person. At one point during the conversation, Meghan told the celebrated singer, "I think for us, it's so different because we're light-skinned. You're not treated as a black woman. You're not treated as a white woman. You sort of fit in between. I mean, if there's any time in my life that it's been more focused on my race, it's only once I started dating my husband," the Duchess continued, adding, "Then I started to understand what it was like to be treated like a black woman, because, up until then, I had been treated like a mixed woman. And things really shifted." In a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan also claimed that someone in the royal family expressed concern about how dark her baby Archie's skin would be while she was expecting. Racism, among other causes, prompted Meghan and Harry to step back from their official royal duties and leave the royal family for North America in early 2020. The fourth episode of Meghan's podcast was postponed after the Queen's death and period of mourning, leaving her fans in anticipation for it. Read next. Meghan and Harry appear as dutiful superheroes in new photoshoot. Meghan hits out at Austin Powers for over-sexualized Asian women. Meghan Markle hits out at Dragon Lady stereotype. Meghan Markle melts hearts with adorable guest on new podcast episode. Meghan Markle's Spotify podcast returns. 3 key points.